If you get into survival mode, your body isn't something that you cherish or value because you haven't been taught to do that.
It can be a vicious cycle of sex, drugs, and violence, and without help, nearly impossible to get out.
If they were given a different opportunity, would they take it?
And so the idea for Exit Strategy was born, a way for women involved in prostitution to get off the streets and out of jail for good.
This is like a revolving door. I'm seeing the same people in a relatively short time.
Assistant Caddo Parish District Attorney Holly McGinnis knew there had to be a better way than prosecuting the women who needed much more than jail time.
Nobody grows up and says, man, when I grow up, I want to be a prostitute. That's the life I want to live.
So McGinnis, with the support of Caddo DA James Stewart, turned to local nonprofit the Hub Ministry to forge a partnership that before now never existed in our area.
They have access to mental health counseling, substance abuse treatment, free medical care, trauma treatment.
All the resources previously out of reach for women working on the streets.
A lot of what we do is meeting them where they're at and saying, how can we serve you in this moment in your life?
Cassie Hammett is the executive director of the Hub Ministry in Shreveport, which runs the program Purchased, Not for Sale. The resources available through Purchased are what drive the success of Exit Strategy, which launched in December.
Everyone is working something that's very unique to them, which we find works way better than just drawing a box and asking everyone to fit inside of it.
The judges are behind it. All of the assistant district attorneys are behind it.
McGinnis says typically a person arrested for prostitution in Caddo Parish can agree to enter the Exit Strategy Diversion program. They're released on their own recognizance or on a reduced bond. They then have to report to the purchase facility within 48 hours and follow the program. She says otherwise a warrant will be issued and they're back in the system.
Prostitution and the problems surrounding it is much bigger than the individual sex act between two people.
Both McGinnis and Hammett agree prostitution is far from a victimless crime. Hammett says the Hub sees many women who have been abused by both Johns and pimps, forced to have abortions with no access to medical care.
What that lifestyle brings is a level of danger and harm that most people don't know or understand.
But now, instead of a revolving door in the courts, a new door is opening with a different life waiting on the other side.
And if our office can do something to prevent crime from happening, I think we have a responsibility to do that.
In Shreveport, Erin Buchanan, KTBS 3 News.